See, this is the worst thing about being unemployed in this job market. Every time you go in for something, you're up against a bunch of 19-year-olds. It's a little humiliating. Hey, you're...
David Elaine, Prodigy.
Right. What is it you do again?
I have retained the knowledge of every person I've ever met.
Ah, got it. And you know a lot of folks in private security?
More than a few.
Whoa, hey, you're Ant-Man, right? Yeah. I'm Victor Mancha. I'm buddies with Hank Pym. You know, the real Ant-Man, Sure, no, he's a good guy. Good guy. Say, are you dead? Nope, not for a while now. You sure? Not entirely. At least there's someone else here old enough to get into an R-rated movie. And yet still entirely too young for you. That must be depressing. You're the new Beetle, aren't you? I thought you were a bad guy. I'm reformed. And seriously? You're the one who's gonna bring that up? Okay, people. Glad to see you all could make it. Then again, it's an opportunity to work with me. Of course you made it. I'm surprised you weren't camped out there overnight like it's Apple Watch launch day. Except it's a Stark Watch. Holograms, repulsor tech, Hawking level AI, and it can fly. Give me the patent, people.
Yes, sir.
Alright. This is where we separate the men from the boys. Just kidding. You're obviously boys. Except for you, Beetle. Again, obviously. Oh, and you, Scott. Because you're old. So very, very old. Thanks, Tony. Pretty sure I'm younger than him. At any rate, I think you're gonna like this. Welcome to the obstacle course. Named so because it's the definitive version. We've got all your favorites. Some overeager hunter-killer drones.
Shut up.
A sophisticated range motion sensor beam network.
Mikhail Solovsky Moscow Ballet. Wondering when that would come in handy.
Even one or two vibranium reinforced stop walls. There better be a giant pile of money in the shape of a V behind this thing. And finally, the piece de resistance. The mother code. The access password that trumps all Stark systems. Crack this, and I'll know you've got what it takes to break down any security system, which means you've got what it takes to build a better one. So, impress me.
Emil Ralph, world's greatest living electronic safecracker. David Williams, hacker who brought down the internet in the United States and China. Oscar Newsom, Harvard's leading expert on cryptography. I got nothing.
Tony, your computer hates you. It's giving up your financials, your browsing history. Gross, man, not to mention the photos folder. Still, not giving up the code, though.
I give up.
Well, Scott, you gonna show these kids how it's done? With pleasure, Tony. Or deep, unrelenting agony. I mean, if knows everything kid and living computer lag can't do this, how the hell am I supposed to? Luckily, I do have one secret superpower none of the others have. The power to fake sick. See, with the Pym particles, I can actually shrink individual parts of my body. Now, this is not something most guys are usually in a rush to do, but in the case of the digestive system, it can come in handy. Ow!
Aw, man.
Inside the helmet! Okay, that's enough. Tony, I'm sorry. I should have said something. Been dealing with the stomach flu. Thought I could tough it out. It's fine. Look, all of you, here's what we're gonna do. We'll reconvene tomorrow morning and go through all this again. See if we get some different results. And God knows we better. I have to hire one of you people. Rhodey won't even return my calls. At least it buys me a second chance. I was way out of my depth in there. The only way I'm going to crack that code is if I put my head down and come up with something great. Something outside the box. Or wait. That's not actually the only way. Now? So yeah. This is how I ended up breaking into Tony Stark's apartment. You know, on second thought, judge away. Because if this is what I gotta do to give Cassie a better life, so be it. I know exactly where he'll have stored the mother code. Localized on his helmet. With the right gear, it's easy pickings. I am in it too. Oh, Tony. Oh, come on! Beetle's hooking up a Stark now? I can't believe this. That's totally cheating. I mean, yeah, sure, this is cheating too, but this is different. In ways that are difficult to express. I hope you don't think this will get you favorable treatment tomorrow at the competition. If I thought that was something you could control, I wouldn't be here. Whatever. Tomorrow we'll see how her unmerited advantage does against my unmerited advantage. For now, I just need to get out of here before things get awkward. Please, God, let this thing get done before I have to see... Too late. Always too late. I wonder if you can sue for a hostile work environment before you're technically hired. Either way, this better have been worth it. And see what the mother code is. Man, this thing is loading slow. Huh?
Congratulations.
Looks like we've got ourselves a winner. Tony, I don't know what to say. Hey, if I saw what you just saw for the first time in there, I'd be speechless too. Look, I'll withdraw from consideration. Just please, don't press charges. My daughter. Press charges for what? Breaking into your place? Trying to rig your test? Scott, did you not hear me? You won. This was the test. And you passed, my friend. Huh? That thing earlier was just the setup. There was no way to beat it. You mean like the Kobayashi Maru? The what? From Star Trek. Oh, you're one of those. Doesn't matter. I needed to know that A, whoever got this gig wanted it bad enough to do anything for it, and that B, they could get through my personal security. The real deal. So I decided whoever gets into my place and snatches the data first, that's my new head of security solutions. But all that stuff you said about not taking shortcuts, not taking the easy way. Are you kidding? Have you seen my effective tax rate? Now, let's talk about the terms of your employment. What do you think of the apartment? That is a very big TV. Perfect. It's yours. It's not going to fit in my place, I don't think. No, the apartment, idiot. I'm a West Coast Avenger now. I just came back to deal with this. Most of the time, the place just sits empty. Why don't we throw it in with the perks package? I'll make sure they wash everything. You know, you're lucky. I think Beetle was going to try the same thing as you after she had her way with me. Ugh, you're disgusting. Do you seriously think I was going to sleep with you? Or that I even wanted your stupid job? I already got a new gig. Hired assassin. This is for women everywhere. Tony, look out! I know this blast gun model. It's one of the fixers. Would be no problem to disable it from the inside, if I had more than a split second to do it. If not, well, guess that's a good way to die. Trying to get rich. Ah! You suck! Later, jerks. Way to earn that hiring bonus, Lang. I got it from here. Can you believe that guy? I mean, how great is he? Tony Stark, man of the people, giving me the opportunity to show what I can do, putting me in a position to win. Yes, sir, this is my ticket off the C-list. No more, I thought you were Hank Pym. No more, so what else do you do besides talk to ants? Now to share the big news with Cass? She's not here, Scott. Oh, where is she? She's on a plane to my sister's in Miami. She's been trying to call you non-stop for the last few hours, though. I'm kinda having some phone connectivity issues. Yeah, well, I can give you a summary. I'm a horrible, evil mother who's ruining her life and taking her away from everything. What's going on? What does it look like? An awesome box fort waiting to happen? We're moving, squad. Back home. We're staying with Trina for a bit while I find a place. You can't just... I have visitation! And you can visit whenever you'd like. When did you decide to do this? Been thinking about it for a while now. Then, after you showed up yesterday, well, felt like time for some drastic action. I can't even believe this. She's my daughter, Peggy. You can't just take her away. Scott, come on. Someone has to be a grown-up here. It's not even just about you. This city, it's lousy with this costume stuff. She isn't safe here. I told you I can keep her safe. Or we can move her somewhere where this stuff doesn't exist. Or at least isn't on every other block. Somewhere she can just be a normal kid with normal friends and a normal life. Without her not normal father. I don't like doing this, Scott. I really don't. You were never a good husband, but as a dad, I do know how hard you try. And I also know you want what's best for Cassie. Which is why I'm asking you to really think about this. About what she, our daughter, what kind of life she deserves. If you're honest with yourself. I think you already know the answer. Here's the thing though. I don't. I mean, am I just being selfish? Is Cassie better off someplace else? This town is pretty nuts. Always getting taken over by aliens or sucked into an alternate dimension. I'm sure it's affecting her grades. And I know I'm not always the best influence. Always broke, always in trouble, always wearing a bubble helmet. Still, a kid needs their father around, right? I mean, mine never was, and look how I turned out. This job could change everything for me. After years of waiting for my big moment, this could really be it. Private jets, expense accounts, successful online dating profile. And with the money, well, Cassie could go to any college she wants. Even the non-internet ones. Wouldn't that make up for not being there? Not watching her grow up? Not being her best friend anymore? Okay. Time to make a decision, Scott. A life in the big leagues, or non-stop fights with your ex-wife and potentially messing up your daughter's life? Guess there's really only one choice here. Owen, this is Tony. I'm here at this press conference looking like a complete ass. We're supposed to be announcing this department with our new head of security, except I don't seem to have a new head of security. I want you to get Maria Hill, Nick Fury. I don't even care which Nick Fury. Hell, dig up the Watcher's cold dead body. Someone is gonna tell me, where the hell is Ant-Man? So yeah, Miami. I actually grew up here, just like Peggy. So this is a bit of a home sweet home thing. Except I don't actually have a home in my home. How old's your son? She's 14. It actually isn't for her anyway. It's for me. Oh, you're one of those. Dad, come on. Sorry, just getting the popcorn. 7-Eleven microwave's like a half a mile away. Nice digs, right? The couch is plastic. Good for your back. Use the Kleenex blanket. Now, we don't need to tell your mom about the measurements for this place, right?
Downright spacious hotel suite.
Atta girl. It was very nice of her to let you stay over here on such short notice. We don't want to make her regret it.
Least she can do after ruining my entire life.
Hey now, you get that your mom's not the bad guy here, right? I am. She's just looking out for you, trying to make sure you're safe.
I guess.
Yeah, you do. Go easy on her.
So, when are you gonna tell her you're not just visiting then?
Oh, look, your Hunger Games knockoff is starting. My name is Scott Lang. I'm Ant-Man. Yada yada yada, you've heard it all before. Truth is, I've always been kind of a lousy superhero. And before that, I was a failed criminal, a convict, and a terrible husband. Not much of a resume, even if you do print it single-sided, I guess. But I got this little girl here, and I am going to do everything I possibly can to do right by her. I'm gonna be a good dad. I pull that off, I'm calling it a win. Also, still got the big TV. Kinda. That counts for something, right? Alright, so, as you can see, this is going to be a very long comic theater, and hopefully you see why it's gonna take us a little while to get this out for you guys. But I really do like Ant-Man. I really enjoy how human he is. I really like the storyline that Scott Lang has because of Cassie. It just, you know, just like Green Arrow, any moments where you see, you know, them realizing what it means to be a hero and what it means to do good in someone's eyes, I think that those are just good stories. I think that that's what makes the superhero comic genre such a great thing. It can be uplifting and inspiring and teach people a lesson and teach people to be good. You know, reading stuff like this can inspire kids to be heroes too. You know, they try and figure out how they want to be a superhero, and then you can teach them, well, just because you don't have superpowers doesn't mean you can't be a hero. You know, helping out in your community and the people around you, your friends and family. And yeah, I think Ant-Man is just a perfect example of, you know, you can be the best you can be, and I think that's what makes a great story. It makes you feel good. It's just awesome. So, anyway, I probably won't do any more issues of Ant-Man because I only have issue 2 after this, and like I said, I haven't followed the series. But if Green Arrow is done by now, I think I have some other stuff up my sleeve. Otherwise, yeah, I will definitely jump into another series for you guys. But other than that, hit that like button if you like this video. Subscribe to get notifications on when I put comic theaters out and other fun videos that I do on this channel. And definitely leave a comment. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know how you feel about Ant-Man and all that good stuff. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Jonesy, and I will see you later!